Is he like 5 of you, or is it 5 connection?
5 girls and a boy.
So there he says, I'm getting the figure 5. And she says, yeah, 5 girls and a boy. Or as some might refer to it, 6.
6, yeah.
So again, he might be right. He might be right, maybe. It was 5 girls, and the spirits were whispering that to him, and he just couldn't quite make sense of it. Or it could just be a number that's thrown out there, and it's her job to make it. Maybe it was 5 girls, and the spirits were whispering that to him.
Sometimes, rather than throwing specific information at the audience to work out, cold reading also allows you to deal with generalities.
Have to wait for me, Link.
So next up, Barnum statements. Comments that could apply to many people.
Okay, how's your knee?
Not too good.
He's talking about your knee, love.
I know.
Okay, you've had problems with it. And is it your hip as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying to a lady of a certain age that she has a dodgy knee or hip is what we call a Barnum statement, isn't it? From P.T. Barnum, who said there's something for everyone. It's a phrase that can clearly apply to a lot of people in that situation, although it sounds very specific in the way that it's delivered.
But out of all the cold reading techniques, my personal favourite is the recap.
I just felt...
Here you tell the audience something they've just told you.
Kathy or Catherine?
Her name's Catherine, a sister, but we call her Kissy.
And 1 minute, 22 seconds and 23 frames later...
But I want to keep talking to you, and you mentioned the name of Kitty, didn't you? Not me, because I'm hearing that again, by the way. It's as if like it's a nickname.
Well, her name's Catherine, but everyone calls her Kissy.
Ah, because she's saying nickname. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a nickname that we used to call her.
He's already heard that. She's already told him that.
I believe that's the case. So this is a kind of recapping. But of course, if you don't remember the beginning part of the reading, which is when he was explicitly told that, you could look at that and think, oh my goodness, how on earth did he come up with that information? And the answer is he was told it fairly early on.
And could this be another one?
There's 3 people that I need to connect to.
Yeah, it was my cousin. There was 3 of them in a car.
Was 2 killed?
Yeah.
She said cousin.
Yeah.
Okay, I need
And
you
what's
to speak
revealed?
to me because I'm feeling that these 2 people... Was one like a cousin, or was the
Yeah, it was my cousin.
It was your cousin? Yeah. Okay, does the name of Jimmy connect...
But we're all human, and sometimes you do get the information wrong.
No.
No? No. Don't know what that is.
But if it is going wrong, there's a solution, and it's called the blame game. You can blame the spirits.
I felt his energy, but I'm not convinced as that I'm talking to him. So I'd rather let you sit down if that's okay.
Or you can blame the audience if the information doesn't quite ring true.
Okay, she's saying yes, she was in the hospital.
Yeah, she was a while back. I don't know, she may have been.
Okay, you may need to think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
So it's never I'm wrong. It's simply that now you have to go and investigate that because, you know, we've got to find out more information about it.
Do you know if there's an anniversary or birthday that falls on the 23rd? Think about it.
3, 2, I can't think.
Well, I can't, love, so... Okay. I'm probably a little bit faster. Okay.
And if you're saying no, it can be left with you as a sitter. Well, think about it. Go away and think about it. In other words, I'm right,
yeah,
you're wrong until you find
it's my
out.
problem.
Right, and I could be wrong, but I don't think I am.
Now, none of this is to say that this isn't genuine.
Yeah.
What we're saying is there's just other ways of looking at this.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm going to say good night and God bless. Thank you.
The end of the show. Joe could be communicating with the dead. But my discussion with Professor Wiseman explains how similar results can be obtained through cold reading. Joe himself emphatically denies using any of these techniques, saying he solely uses what he terms as his gift of mediumship.
What you would have is your cynics on one side going, well, that's it, you know, it's all cold reading, and your believers on the other kind of going, no, it's all genuine. But I think that these abilities actually exist. There is only one way to find out whether they're real or not, and that is to do some kind of test.
Before we started filming, Joe agreed in principle to undertake a scientific test. Formulated independently by Professor Wiseman, the basic idea was to have Joe read for some people that he couldn't see or talk to, and this would eliminate the possibility of cold reading. He'd have to rely purely on what the spirits wanted to say, and he wouldn't be helped by any information the sitter fed to him. But as the week went on, Joe felt the test was unfair to his particular style of mediumship, and he didn't want to do it.
So we were going to be doing the test today, which you said you'd rather not do. You know, the point of the test was to show that it isn't just cold reading, or isn't just this, or isn't just that. I'd have thought you'd have welcomed the chance to show that it was real. So what's your